doctor. How are
I'm
you?
perfectly fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. It's good to finally talk to you.
Where are you from in the United States?
I live in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh,
I'm
Raleigh.
originally from.
I
Yeah.
know, I know.
Have you been here?
No, I haven't been there, but I've had patients from there, from Raleigh.
Nice.
It's mostly a
I'm originally from.
mostly white
Sorry.
country. Mostly white country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's part of the South technically.
yeah.
So most of the people here are like white Americans.
Yes,
Like most of
yes.
my friends are. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm originally from India,
Very
hoping
nice.
to be here for the rest of my life, but
All right. Yeah, I've seen your pictures, and you are 30 years old.
yeah.
So we have discussed that you will need about 3,000 grafts to frame your
Yeah.
face through a hairline, advancing the temple points, and covering the visible bald patch on the top of the head, and the crown, partly the crown. I'm not sure whether the crown really needs grafts, but if it does, when you're here, we'll put some grafts up there, a couple of hundred grafts. So basically,
Okay.
3,000 grafts should do you good, and that will be a one-day procedure, about 8 hours.
Okay, wow. That should be fine. I did have some questions. So, the crown, right? Like there is like a cowlick spot on this side alone. I'm not sure if that's a cowlick or if it's starting to bald because it looks a lot bigger than the cowlick. Did you see the pictures? Did
Yes, I
you?
have seen it. I have seen it. It's not called a cowlick. It's called a crown area, the vole, or the vole
Right.
of a crown. So what happens
Right.
is, in this area, when the hair begins to thin, skin is more visible. Even normally also skin is visible because that is the part from where the skin fans out in circles, like a vole
Right. Yeah.
in a vole pattern. So in the
Right.
center, obviously, when the hair is growing in all directions away from the center, the skin will be visible. So skin is
Right.
visible, but when it thins out, it is visible even more, like in your case. But in such
What?
cases, mostly hair transplant is not required. Medication is enough because in your case, the hair, it's not a bald spot yet. It's just thinning.
Right.
So that is the first grade
Right.
advancing towards baldness. So
Right.
you can stop it at this moment by taking medicines. That's a DHT blocker, oral finasteride. But the remaining
Right.
areas where hair has fallen off, that is the hairline, the temple points, the mid scalp, and part of the vertex, where the highest point starts to dip down towards the crown. Those are
Right.
bare areas and where hair have fallen off permanently, and they will need filling
Yeah.
using
Right.
3,000 scalp
Okay.
grafts. That was the plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds like a great plan. So one of the questions was, we are going to be using 3,000 grams, right? So maybe 10 or 15 or 20 years from now, if like baldness progresses and something, would we have like more grafts left? So
See,
we are
firstly, you are 30 years old. At 35, more or less, baldness slows down quite a bit.
okay,
Okay, and when you are taking medicines for say around 5 years in low dosage, very low dosage, only for 6 months you have to take full dosage. After that, you taper down the dose to quite a great extent to up to quarter dose, and so it should not progress further if you are following instructions. But if it does, in a for lifetime, we can harvest about 6,000 grafts from the scalp and about say 3,000 grafts from the shadow area of the beard. So you have got enough grafts because you don't seem to be heading towards extensive baldness.
okay,
Yeah,
that that sounds good.
yeah.
Thank you. And I yeah, another question was so I've I've been actually losing hair for a very long time, like ever since I was like 17 or 18. But I did see dermatologists and I started like taking minoxidil, and I've been on minoxidil for more than 10 years now. And until like last year, until like 20 end of 2021, I have a lot of hair. But then I knew, I mean, I would need a transplant procedure, and I wanted to see how my baldness progressed. And I started lowering my minoxidil. Like I've been continuously lowering for the past year, and that's when it started like accelerating, and I started seeing, this area going up and all this showing up. So I plan to do the procedure sometime this summer. So should I just like hold off of minoxidil so we can actually see the complete back wall nation?
Yeah,
Or should I
yes,
just like
yes.
continue
You
it?
need not take any medication if you are doing it in June or so. Just about 4 months left. You can stop all medications so that we know that all the hair that are there are permanent hair in the donor area, and that
Yes.
what is the exact level of baldness in the recipient area, so that we can fill that up also. But after the procedure, you can continue to start the procedure,
Yeah.
the medicines. Okay.
Right, sure. Thank you. And the last thing is, so I'll be in India during the summer months, and that's when I'm planning on doing it. And I'll actually be planning my whole trip around like the dates that you give me. I'm interested in taking advantage of the summer rates if you guys still have that.
I'll tell Shalini to get in touch with you. I'll tell Shalini will get in touch with you. Okay. And any doubts that you have, you can always drop a voice message. I'll reply back immediately.
Okay. Do you have a couple of more minutes?
I have to go to the operation theatre now. Yeah, anything
Oh.
important that you want to discuss? Anything that you cannot discuss on message?
Okay, yeah. I think we can discuss on message.
All right, okay, all right.
All right. Thank you so
Bye
much,
bye.
Dr.
Bye.
Miguel.
Nice talking to you.